just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. There he goes on the right side. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. This one is up and good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Trey Tucker to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
60 by 6, 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, here's May. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, it's May. That's caught for the first. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Going ground game again here. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. May now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He's out in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll run here on first down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go, Chap, go, Chap. Ready.
Another carry for him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw here from Richardson. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Catch made over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Just a field goal separates these two. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's Mitchell again. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing is May. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for second down.
Go!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. No return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Mitchell up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 21. On the move, headed right. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Head to 60, head, 18 left, 18 left. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Commanders' offense will take over inside of enemy territory.
Reload,
1st and 10
reload.
from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, shot.
Running this one left. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back-to-back carries here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to the well again. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Ready, break. Set. Hut, hut.
May looking to throw. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after. I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Come on, come on.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Liking 18. Ready.
Trying the right side. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Tackle made there by the rookie from Arkansas.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over
Let's
them.
go.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here's made in the air. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down from the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Tucker now on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Shut up. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's go now. Go.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10 from the 41.
Warriors 70.
Man in motion, headed right. To the air on first down, May. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Richardson now on second and 10. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Richardson on third. As the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts. They'll throw again, Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Tucker now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Bravo 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Davis, the motion man right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's on the move. Now he's taking a deep shot right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The give now to Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That throw finds Okonkwo. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes out to the left. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. A very short kick here from the right hash. Slide's kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Shut up.
May now from the gun. Cut out left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Here we go. 18, Pioneer. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
19.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Catches May down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that will set up 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to him on 2nd and goal. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. And that's a Washington touchdown. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. Here's his groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Cardi with the extra point. And the Colts push their lead to 6. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 from the 41.
Stephanie. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders trail by 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
70. Panther 11. Panther, go! Cougar 19. Ready?
They give it to him again. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Lions, 18 Raptors, 18 Raptors, Buffalo 18.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
79 Broncos. Here we go, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Ready?
They've got a man in motion.
Set, go.
He'll look to throw it. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 6 Warriors, 70.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they snag some much-needed momentum to end the regular season as they start looking ahead to their wild card contest next week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.